What's up, everyone? I think I cut off our intro. I was just complaining to Josh about how eventually I'm going to get a shiny Ho-Oh. Anyway, welcome to Duel the Mates. Tonight we're playing Pokemon Sword Shield. How are you, Josh?
I am fantastic.
I am starting this match off heated. I was giving it just a few seconds, but we'll just get going, and if anybody wants to join later, then they're welcome to.
That was an epic rant.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm actually not going to pick the highlight. What?
I am amused. I am very amused.
Wow, I'm surprised you didn't pick Doug Trio.
Against the flying and psychic, I'm good.
And we're going against Ho-Oh first.
Oh, flying psychic, right?
Remember how Ho-Oh is the fire flying Pokemon? And
Fuck!
Lugia is... Let's do Rock just because it'd be an easy one to knock out first.
Well, I just demonetized this video.
Oh, well. You win some, you lose some. I set that up for you. I didn't pick Doug Trio because I was like, if I pick Sigilyph, then I can use Rain Dance and Josh can be Doug Trio. And then that's the way the cookie crumbled.
Well,
I wouldn't mind a shiny Auroras.
I've got Thunder on this Punkster or whatever however you pronounce this damn thing.
Yeah, I'm
Because
sure
we've already broken the time limit.
It doesn't matter. We're already at 4 minutes anyway.
Are we really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the intro is like it's almost 2.5 minutes long if it's not 2.5 minutes. So we've already got a nice buffer right there. If this Pokemon didn't suck so bad, then I'd say we take it. Wow. That was pretty great.
Yeah.
Alright, so the rumors are swirling about Pokemon. And basically it's just a bunch of speculation about when it's going to come out next year. A bunch of people do not think it's going to come out in January. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like March.
Honestly, I would not be upset if they delayed it so they had more time to work on it.
Yeah, really, if they just want to tell us when, then that's fine.
I have noticed. I have no idea at this point.
Let's just do the ground dark. But yeah, I don't either. Now I'm just kind of dreading when they announce the Switch 2. The hype is getting too boiled up. With every announcement, everybody's like, I can't believe they haven't announced it! And then as soon as they announce it, everybody's going to complain. So it's just going to be a thing.
Oh yeah, they're in a no-win scenario.
Mm-hmm. The fact that it even that people know that it existed was probably its own detriment.
Yep.
But we'll see. I just want, if it was exactly the same concept, but just more performance processing power and stuff, and just some updated whatever with backwards compatibility, you would not see me complain.
No, I probably don't think I don't think I've been playing about that.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the reasons why I stopped buying. If there's a video game that comes out, if I can buy it on PC, then I just buy it on PC. I don't like buying third-party games. Number one, on the Switch, because the third-party games, like, after a while, they just can't play as well. Like, at Cult of the Lamb, you can only go so far before the game just won't. It just doesn't perform very well.
Yeah.
And number two, I don't want to have to buy a game more than once.
Right.
Or dust off my old system to go play it. So, yeah, I just buy Nintendo stuff on my Nintendo system. And there's nothing wrong with Nintendo stuff on the Nintendo system. I picked electric. Because somebody's got to get rid of their horrible steel Pokemon.
Well, sorry, I wasn't thinking.
No, it's fine.
You know what? It's been a shitty week.
You know, you are more than welcome to make a mistake. Not like this ho-oh's gonna show up for us anyway.
Oh, it might show up. It just may not be the one we want.
Well, I guess that's the better way to phrase that. I started playing the new Star Wars game today, and
How is it?
It's good. So far, I didn't really get very far in it. It's just, I think it just could use a little optimization, or I'm not sure. It just, my computer, it's another game that's making my computer run really hot, and I'm like, maybe I need to start looking into a better fan or something for it. And not a bad thing, but, and it could just be my computer, it could, or the room is warm. There are a million things that could be not related to the game. But I hate when my computer runs hot like that.
Yeah.
It gets up to like...
For some reason...
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it gets up to like 100. Like, with Elden Ring, it'll get up to 100 degrees Celsius in the hot spot of the video card. And with Star Wars, it's getting up to 101. And...
Ooh.
I never really checked what my computer was doing before was the problem, so it's just not super ideal to keep it at that warm of a temperature forever, but anyway, what were you going to say?
For some reason, I thought that Outlaws was also releasing on the Switch today, but
Oh,
I
is
guess
it?
it's not.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes. It is kind of one of those, like, not a bad game, but it's not like you're necessarily missing out on anything if you're not playing it right away.
Yeah, and when it comes out, I'll play it.
Mm-hmm.
Hogwarts Legacy was finally on sale, so I bought it today.
Oh, nice.
I'm only how many months behind?
Right.
It
Yeah.
was like 80% off, so I was like, fine, I'll buy it.
That's not bad.
I think the DLC was also like 80% off, so I figured why not?
Yeah, I never bought it, but I did play a significant piece of that game, and it was fine. It was good. Yeah, it's just hard. It's hard to appreciate Harry Potter.
Yeah, and I hate that I just contributed to the bigot, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, and like, I don't know. She may have gotten like a one-time payment rather than I don't know how that works. I know the company that made the game does not share the same beliefs that she does, but it doesn't really make it that much better. She ruined it.
Yeah, she
She
did.
went and ruined it for no reason. Could have just sat on her piles of money and minded her own business. And the worst part about it, not to get this far into the political side of things, but the worst part about it is like she's doing like my least favorite thing, which is one of her biggest reasons for not liking transgender people is because she thinks that it's men trying to get a piece of the cake, of the woman cake. Like she's one of those people who are like, oh, it's so men can go play women's sports and so they can go use women's bathrooms. It's just like the worst side of the worst of the argument. I mean, there is no argument against it that's very valid, if at all, but that's like my particular like least favorite version of those arguments.
Yep.
Ugh. Patooey. I never read all the books anyway.
Probably for the best. The last couple were just kind of eh.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably would have been better if she got them all out before anybody noticed them. Ma! TF was that? Hey, oh. I was impressed that Aurora survived that, but... ah!
Yeah.
Burn them. We're fine, but...
Yeah, it's only the first heart.
yeah. Man, doing competitive Pokemon battles, it just gives me a brain ache. Trying to think about keeping up with the rule sets and the Pokemon and the gimmicks and the
Oh yeah.
like every year it would be something different, almost completely different, other than the fact that you know like the highlight heavy hitters.
Yeah. Remember when we tried to get it into competitive play during X and Y and Aura's?
Yeah.
That was such a clusterfuck.
Well, and I don't think it was particularly any easier to do like the EV and IV training at that time. I think it was still kind of that ambiguous phase, but I kind of forget.
X and Y had the horde battles, so doing the EV and IV training was really easy. IVs were just starting to get pretty easy. They weren't easy per se, but they weren't hard either.
I see. Yeah, I didn't even start paying attention to like EVs and IVs until like I wanted to start messing with them. They've been on my radar for a really long time, but I didn't start really wanting to mess with them, I think, until Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
Because most of the time it's just like you play the Pokemon game and it's like, why train them like that? Like you won't ever need those boosted stats in a Pokemon game, but now it's really fun.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
I'm still watching the Pokeball shake. I don't know how you always get through it so much faster than I do. Maybe it's because you pick the Pokeball faster than I do.
Because I can't catch Ho-Ho.
Oh, so it just dumps you out immediately, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I also got nothing. What is this? I've gotten 2 shiny Pokemon from Dynamax Adventures in all the time that we've done Dynamax Adventures so far. And I believe both of them were repeats from Pokemon I've already gotten in Scarlet and Violet. which is fine. It's just funny. But yeah,
Sounds about
Aurora's
right.
the T-Rex Pokemon. I forget what that one's name is.
Tantrum.
Yeah, those two would be Pokemon I'd be happy to get shinies of. But you know what would suck is getting 2 shinies in one go. Like if it was the legendary and another Pokemon. I mean, you'd have to pick the legendary, but then you'd feel like awful about how you couldn't pick the other one. Okay, so this time it's going to be flying in psychic.
Alright.
It didn't matter. It's not like we didn't. Oh, those were a lot of knots and no's. We won anyway, so we were just making it spicy. He had to didn't want to just see us, win completely all the time.
It was a nail biter.
That's right. Gotta get a little bit of that blood pumping. Boil and double trouble. I don't know. Fridays are a real interesting night to stream, but I think sometimes we get some really good, fun content out of that. Oh, whoops.
Is that what we're calling that banter?
Yep, that's what we're calling it. Good and fun. Good and fun for the whole fan. We'll give this another something amount of time. Dun 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 dun. Okay.
Flying psychic, you say?
Flying psychic. A ditto.
I have to.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Just for the lulz, I have to.
I mean, I never see one for grabs, so you gotta. Okay, so the only way to get to the backpackers to the left. Well, no, Bug is a good choice to go first anyway. We could have gone to the right and then to the left, but this is better.
Well, and plus going up against an ice type with your dragon Pokemon, probably not the best idea.
Yeah, it looked like a little puny something, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Sometimes I forget Scolipede is Bug because of Drapion and how it's poison and dark. How do I not have any flying moves? Whatever. I didn't want to have any flying moves anyway.
Sure.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
That's what they all say.
Yeah. I just, the only thing with Pokemon is like, I'm running out of things to do. I can't think of any more Pokemon that I would want to hunt. I mean, I'm sure there are more Pokemon. There's some more to evolve. I still have to complete the living dex, but it's just like getting a little itchy.
I need a shiny Rockruff.
I used to have 1 million of those. 1 million!
But is it any fun if we don't hunt for it?
No, it's not. And the true hunt, which, this is one that I still need, is Dusk Form Lycanroc. Which you literally get all of 10 minutes to hunt a day. It's really hard. But the fun part about it is that well, pretty much all lichen rock outbreaks, depending on what time of day it is, it affects the outbreak of the Pokemon. Except for, I think, Dusk form, you have to get a Dusk form one for. But I could be wrong. I can't remember if I'm remembering these details right.
Or you can just get a Rockruff at all of it.
Yeah, but if you don't have Rockruff that knows own tempo, which is something that you can't teach it with the ability capsules or the patches, then it won't evolve into the Dusk form Lycanroc.
It's the hidden ability.
The hidden ability.
Just use the ability capsule to change it.
You can't. It won't switch to the one that you need for Dusk form.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to catch it with the ability. Because there are, I think Rockruff has 3 abilities, so it'll just switch between the other 2.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah. Let's do grass. Seems easy. But yeah, because I also was trying to just be like, I'm just gonna catch a Rockruff, and yeah. It either has to have it when you catch it, or it has to be the actual Lycanroc during that time of day.
Oh, that's stupid as fuck.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there are plenty of other like shiny Pokemon we can hunt that are really tough and challenging. So it's not like the well of things we could do have totally run out in terms of Pokemon. I still need to go back and catch the rest of the unknown.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. It feels like it would almost be easier just to breed down the ability to get a shiny. You know?
Mm-hmm. Wait, say that again? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I feel like it would almost be easier to breed down Rockruff's ability to get the shiny Rockruff.
Oh, yeah. I bet you're right. I didn't even think about that. Oh, because don't you just need... Is it a Destiny Knot on a Ditto?
I think so. That's the
Either
Eevee.
that or on the Rockruff. Oh, that's...
I think it's 2 parents with the same ability, and the chances of breeding down hidden abilities are better.
Okay.
Or 2 parents with the same hidden ability.
Okay. I think that would be doable.
Since you can catch Rockruff in the game with the no guard, or the unaware, or whatever the correct ability is.
Yeah, it's like a really terrible rate of catching, but...
No, there's a guaranteed spot that you can catch it every time.
I didn't think about that.
There's a terrorist Pokemon that roams around Paldea that it's a guaranteed to have it.
Oh, well, I guess I didn't think about how there probably are Rockruff outbreaks specifically of Rockruff with the hidden ability.
Yeah.
But you'd have to catch it. There are a few different ways you could go about it. But none of them are particularly straightforward.
Right. I wonder which way Nick is. Yes, I wonder which way Nick is gonna choose.
Well, hopefully he has a rock move, because I need to switch my Altaria out. It is a rock Pokemon, but not all Pokemon have... My Altaria doesn't have a flying type move. I'm still upset about it. Why does this Rhyhorn look like he's asleep? Oh, okay, it was just because the eyes are like weirdly covered.
Yeah, the shading on this is not the best.
Nah. For the OG Pokemon. What is this mess? I'm gonna say there's a small list of Pokemon that have been in every game, but I forget.
I'm gonna say that list is very small. Like,
Yeah. Maybe every gen, but I don't know about every game.
I'm guessing it's gonna be Pikachu, Raichu, and that's about it.
I need to know. According to Reddit, our super reliable source of information, Pikachu, Eevee, Ghastly, Chansey, and Magikarp.
Yeah, okay.
This is
No. Eevee was not in not in Ruby and Sapphire, was it?
If it was like go talk to a random person to get an egg kind of Eevee. List of Pokemon that appear in every regional Pokédex. Thank you. Oh, this is Bulbagarden. This isn't... the heck? Thought it was Bulbapedia. These Gen 2 Pokemon appear in Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Nunova, Kalos, Alola, Galar, Hisui, Paldea, and Kitakami. Since Generation 2, Heracross. Since Generation 4, Riolu, Lucario, and Weavile. And then since 5, Basculin was added, then Gumi. And then they have a list of LOL for Gen 9 because it's literally the only anyway. So yeah, there's our answer. Heracross.
Yeah. Eevee is not available in Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh, well.
So Reddit was wrong.
Reddit was wrong. What? A forum of 19-year-olds was wrong? A forum comprised of mostly 19-year-olds? I don't know if that's still the stereotype. I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, everybody uses Reddit, but the stereotype.
Sorry, you don't ask a librarian in training.
Give it. Suck it, Arthur. Aw, man, Arthur, you're such an Achilles heel. I should have not. Well, Portia, like Arthur didn't even ask for it. That nincompoop. I would like... Oh, bright powder. Thanks. Lugia. Sorry, I was just looking at everything.
How dare you?
I know. I didn't realize how hecked up our partners were. Whoops. Oh, nice. That adds with what I did. Now I get super fast. Oh, I was like, what the heck? You know what really grinds my gears? Womp womp womp. Wanna wanna.
Alright, Peter.
Yeah, who else but Peter? Yeah, Lugia fell straight down like a loser. Oh, because he hit you with Whirlpool. I was like, why is that happening? I don't know if this is a good idea.
It is.
Okay.
I don't really know what you're doing.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
because
trying
I
to
would have, yeah. No, you're right. It was use it or lose it, so... Just like your... I don't know. That sentence didn't need to be finished. Moving on. Is it pink or purple? Lugia's shiny.
I think it's pink.
Purple? I think you're right. I remember, so I originally had my silver game, but it was back in the day, you know, when I wasn't that good at Pokemon. So I don't think I ever fully did everything. So I went back like years and years later and found Lugia in the cave. Like I had never gone to catch Lugia. I was like, what was I doing when I played this game? But Pokemon was hard back in the day.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, it was so much harder than it is now, but like it was little kid with not being able to fully figure everything out yet, so it was just tough to play. Well, in the caves. Oh, the caves.
Oh,
So
they
many
hadn't done the
caves.
physical special split yet, so that was even harder.
Yeah. Just painful. And the HMs, having Pokemon, the new HMs, and dragging them all over the place with you. All the optional places that needed it, especially in the earlier games, I was just like, nah. I'm not pulling my inventory up and hitting strength every time I need to move this rock. Goodbye.
I don't miss H.
Not at all. Thankfully now they couldn't even put them in if they wanted to.
Well, I mean, they could. I think it would go over like a balloon.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't challenge them on that. They're like, you want to bet? Nothing.
Nothing.
Rats. Alright, now the bane of our existence, which is Yveltal.
Wonderful.
I want to say that we beat this one 2 out of 5 times.
I think that's being really generous.
I think you're right. I don't know why, it's just so much particularly harder. It's like every time that we do it, too, we just have like the worst lineup of Pokemon, the worst paths to take, like nothing wants to work with us on these.
Yeah.
It's another bird hand Pokemon. They really like making birds with hands.
Hey, don't judge them.
They're really handsy there.
Again, don't judge them. You don't
I'm
know what they
judging.
were going through.
I'm doing it. I'm kink shaming. Oh no, I'm sorry, Pokemon. Dun 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 dun. This time I'm not gonna be nice.
Alright, so start flying.
This sucks.
So what was that prediction that we're gonna win?
We're still going to win. I believe in us. I do not rescind my original statement. Speaking of absolutely nothing, I think I got my mail-in ballot today, which honestly I'm thinking like really hard on whether I even want to do it.
You do.
Well, I mean, like, it's not that I don't want to vote. I want to go right, I guess. I don't know. It's not that I don't want to vote. I definitely want to vote. It's just that I don't trust that my Board of Elections won't do everything in their power to throw my vote away.
Ah, that aspect. Okay.
Yeah. And
Well,
I did not get my mail-in. I just got a letter about 3 ways to vote. I think I'll just do the early, because like I kept seeing stuff about, oh yeah, they'll toss it out if you're the last 4 of your social and your birthday aren't on the envelope, and the this and the that and the all the criteria. I mean, I could just look it up, but yeah, I'll probably just end up going early.
I've read speculatively that our state is starting to go more purple. So I'm cautiously optimistic.
Well, we've
that
got
our
that.
state,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
that our state might make the right decision in November. Not that there is a right decision. It's up to the people.
They have that measure that we're going to be able to vote on this November about the gerrymandering.
Yeah.
You know that if Gov DeWine is mad and scared about it, that it's gonna be effective.
Oh yeah.
So it was like, it leaves room for there to be impartiality and something. I was like, oh please, why don't you tell us about your energy scandal again, Mikey?
You know, and I think it's really funny. 4 years ago, we were all hanging on that man's every word.
Yeah.
And now he is a pariah.
Yeah. It's like, for just 2 seconds, we got to forget that he was a piece of shit.
And no one's talking about East Palestine. And
Yep. Well, and that's kind of the thing, too. Like, let's go normal, I guess. I forget. I lost my train of thought.
Governor of DeWine, East Palestine,
Yeah.
anything?
Nah, it's gone. Gone to the wind. But yeah, I'm sick of Gov DeWine. Oh, that was what it was. It's just that, like, I think the reason why we all were behind him is because there for just a minute, it stopped feeling like he was a politician, and it felt like he was... it stopped feeling like he was a conservative politician, and it felt like he was just doing what was best for, like, the state at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I miss my 2 o'clock wine with the wine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I miss that being able to work from home, turn on the news, and there was Daddy DeWine telling me what to do. Telling us
what was up.
I even miss the 5 o'clock yell at us conferences.
I'm disappointed that the pandemic became politically charged.
Oh, it doesn't even surprise me at all that it became politically charged.
No, not for a second.
I mean, look at the White House at the time. Of course it became politically charged.
Yeah, the party of I don't trust doctors was in charge at the time.
The party of let's inject bleach.
Yeah. The party of I don't know how to say COVID right. Kovich, Corvich, Kova. Yeah. Racist. I forget what it was that Trump was calling it.
Oh, I know definitely what he was calling it. I'm not going to say it, though.
Yeah. That's a better way to phrase that. I can think of a couple of different ones, and they were both terrible. Gee whiz.
It might be worth snagging this. Don't you think there, Nick?
Yeah. That's a good suggestion, Josh. I like your way of thinking.
Since you're down to, 1 HP, and this thing took out 2 of our Pokemon, almost took out 2 of our Pokemon this round.
But what if, I don't have a what if for this situation.
It's not like you can't swap it out after the next round if we find something better.
I was like, Terrablast, what does that even do?
Poison or normal?
I think we'll have an easier time with normal, right? Well, it's Ditto. So, poison. I don't know if that's the right choice, though.
We can beat a Nidoking.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way.
Lots of weak spots. So disappointed that they wasted Nidoking on this gen. I wish that I had Nidoran running around in the fields of Scarlet and Violet.
I wish we would get more DLC for Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, really. Then you guys can put off your game for another year for all I care. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be new maps. I mean, I personally wouldn't complain if they, added a different section to Area 0. Hello? That teal door that we never went into?
Yeah.
And you could just argue that that just takes you out to the same area, but I argue that it takes you to a different part of Area 0. Also, that sucked.
You could even expand you could say that the Blueberry Academy is expanding.
Yeah.
They found a way to expand the terrarium.
Yeah. Or they could just I don't even know. Just dump a bunch of more Pokemon in. Be like, oh, surprise! We added 30 more Pokemon to the game just for fun. LOL. Okay, thanks, bye. I don't know if I should Dynamax. I feel like...
I'm thinking...
Okay, good idea.
I'm thinking you're gonna get knocked out this turn.
Yeah. Boo. Whatever.
Oh, so if I Dynamax or Dynamax, will that unfreeze me? We're gonna find out.
That's a good question.
No.
Dang. Stupid Nidoking. Yeah, boy.
So stupid. Dynamax should unfreeze you.
I agree. You know, none of our Pokemon need to have any health. It's fine. Oh, did I get knocked out or something? Oh no, I'm on rest. I forgot. I could have used Blizzard, but it just felt like I should save that. Ah. Even stronger. Dang. We've still got this. Maybe that'll unfreeze you? There we go.
Yeah.
Of course. Just in time.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
I'm gonna catch you in a heal ball. Yeah, because of the full line of Nidoran. I love that. Woof. One day. Maybe the next gen. I can't decide.
Thunder Punch.
Shoot. Okay, great. I was gonna say, I'm gonna say no in the hopes that one of our computer players takes it, but probably should have just taken it.
I didn't know you were. If you, I had known you were gonna say no, I would have taken it. But Pandora's doing really well for me. Well, except for when it was frozen.
Right. I've got Blizzard, so I think I should be able to do some okay damage Dynamaxing, but I don't know if you have anything better.
I don't.
Okay. If it's getting its move postponed, does that mean that it's like just going last? Okay. Great. Now I'm gonna waste the Dynamax. Wasting! Nice.
Oh, you couldn't give it a freeze?
I was just thinking that. Lame. But that actually is helpful if I can stay alive long enough to use it after Dynamaxing. To have Terrain Blast. And it's a healing move, so I guess that's probably another reason why we have trouble with this one.
Alright, we still got one more heart, which that Persian is gonna quickly take down.
It sure is. If I don't get there first. Heal us. Boo. No status change. That would make it too fair.
Yeah. And there's the match.
Wow. We didn't want that Pokemon anyway. It's probably just that it's too hard to do with two people. I should probably just pick that only if we have a bigger party of people to go for it with. It was worth a shot. Sometimes we get it.
Yeah, but few and far between.
That's true. Ain't that the truth? I got nothing. I got Jack.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Jack be
Alright, do I want the Expellout or the Nidoking?
I picked Nidoking, but
kind of what I was thinking too.
I was so glad. There were a bunch of Pokemon's evolved forms that I didn't have that I was able to get through the Dynamax Adventures, so that was useful. Anything? Bum 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 bum.
So I've got Reshiram. You want to do that again?
Sure. I am up for anything. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Oops. I accidentally hit quit. And bounced my leg into a button. Zero, 8, 3, 0, 2, 2, 4. Nice. I was gonna say, it felt like it was taking longer than it needed to.
Yeah. How long should I wait?
We can just go. Yeah, we don't have to worry about anyone joining in or anything. Not until somebody pops up. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Ooh. Nah. Thought about Pinkerton for a minute. Nice. How do we get people who actually pick decent Pokemon?
Watch at the
Never
draw.
get that. I guess so. Yeah, if you do this a million times, they've gotta pull out a win for us every once in a while. Wow.
Alright, so we've got a Fire Dragon. Wanna do Ice or Fire?
Ice, I
Shit.
guess.
Okay.
Bum bum banana. Looks like the warmest moth. The warmest cold moth there ever was.
Yeah.
It makes me think of Twilight Princess, but you haven't played Twilight Princess.
Have not.
That's okay. Someday, I'm sure they'll re-release it again. The Switch is the only system that it didn't come out on since the GameCube. Do for that and Wind Waker. I bet they'll put both of those on the next system. Smush.
That did some
Yeah. Stupid Tailwind. I was like, that did nothing, and then I was like, oh wait, that was Fire Spin. Never mind. Ow. I mean, not ow. Haha, suckers. Oh, Sharpedo's about to start smacking them around. That should not have done that much. We should also be able to tell the computer players when they should or shouldn't take it.
Yeah. It'd be nice.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Bum, 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 bum. I did decide that once I finally do find my shiny Ditto, that I'm going to catch it with a Master Ball. I never catch anything with Master Balls, and I have at least 3 on Scarlet and Violet, so I'm going to sink one on a Ditto. It feels appropriate. Feels like the appropriate Pokemon to catch with a Master Ball.
Only caught 3? I think I've got more than I think it's like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I probably could do. Dang it, you two idiots. Dean! I think I could
I don't even have
probably
to
get
question.
more.
I know we're going to the psychic one.
Unless we wanted to go to normal later, but that sounds stupid. Gotta get that backpacker item. Oh. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't have to go through the whole thing since Mo is the determining factor anyway.
Is it really?
If it's like 2 things, yeah. Or if it's an even probably. Well, I don't know how you could probably get out there like with 12 people or something, but with 2, Mo is it.
I did not know that. That's good to know.
Yeah. I mean, I could Dynamax. It's not really a reason to. But, I mean, it's not gonna hurt.
Ow, ow, it's hurting me, Nick. Ow, why would you do that, Nick?
My
Ow,
Starmie had
geez.
great moves to fight this, Mr. Mime, and you're wasting our Dynamax.
My Starmie has jack shit against this Mr. Mime.
Yeah, same. Whatever works. Well, that was so helpful.
Can you imagine a giant kaiju, carpool? I can't pronounce this thing. Shooting giant flares of fire at you.
It makes me think of Godzilla, though. I don't know if you ever watched Godzilla -1, did you?
No, I did not. I'm not a Godzilla fan.
Even if you're not, if you ever got curious, that would be the one to watch. Because it actually had a really good story and was, like, intense. But in this latest one, his atomic breath like fires out like that charcoal's fire, but then once it gets out to some amount of distance, then it like hits some point and turns into a giant nuclear explosion. It was very insane. But yeah, that was a really good one. Even people who don't normally watch Godzilla enjoy that one too, so just, yeah. No pressure, but
I started on Netflix. I started The 3-Body Problem, and it's an interesting show, but I don't have time to invest in watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to get Trisha into a new show with me, and she was like, "No more new shows, please." I was like, "Yeah, that's fair."
I want to also do a rewatch of Star Wars canon, and there's just so much.
Yeah,
no, I didn't want to do that.
Uh-oh. I'm saving my next Star Wars rewatch. I was watching it with Trisha, but I don't know.
Alright, do you want to go
Rock?
after the backpacker?
Let's do Rock. much as I would. I don't know if this Lilligant is going to really help us with anything, but the berries.
You mean the Cradilly?
Yeah. That's right.
I remember when Gen 3 came out. The common nickname for this Pokemon. And how many, at least on at my school, how many people got yelled at. We were immature.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think, huh? We weren't allowed to do Pokemon at school. It was gambling. And then video games, like nobody brought video games.
Pokemon was banned for a while. Like we were in elementary school. And then it slowly just kind of, as long as you didn't cause a disruption, it kind of just was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Wear them down. Yeah. Trading Pokemon cards was fun, but I always hated it because like people always wanted the Pokemon card or the Yu-Gi-Oh card that I really liked. I was like, do you have to want the only card that I really don't want to give you?
Like, I know that none of my cards will ever sell for anything, because there you just put ink on some of them.
Right. Well, you know, when you're little, you don't know.
Well, and I also was a paranoid little shit.
I see.
I didn't trust people as a kid, and I certainly don't trust people now as an adult. My character arc really has grown, hasn't it?
Well, I mean, for good reason that you have been that way. Nobody really gives a great reason to want to change that arc.
Yeah. Is that Indiana Jones? Did you keep humming?
No, I keep humming the dun, 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 dun. It's just that in between music when you're picking what route to take. You know? I could be humming Indiana Jones though.
But it sounds like Indiana Jones.
It does. Then I had A-Team. I immediately went from Indiana Jones to A-Team theme, so I've got no consistency here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Like, I've got enough random music just flowing through my head. I don't need 18.
Come and knock on our door. Oh no, don't do it, Josh. You've got to listen to all of my fun tunes. I can't remember what song keeps getting stuck in my head in the morning, but my morning song that gets stuck in my head is always horrible. Do you want a Dynamax or should I?
You.
Okay.
I don't have anything super effective.
Thankfully, Rock is still good against him.
So I fucking misclicked and got rid of that Starmie. It had a rock move.
We just need more challenge, that's what it was. We were like, nah, this is too easy so far.
Is that what it was?
Yep. It sure is.
I thought it was just I wasn't paying attention. It was just clicking and clicking, clicking, and clicking.
That's my problem, is I just click to get through, like, dialogue, and then it's like, hey, you slipped in, like, a choice just then.
Yeah. No, my ADHD tonight is just, I don't want to deal with options. Just let me go.
Mm-hmm. I just want to do it.
It's like, I'm already on to tomorrow, what I have to get done, what I need to do, what I'm going to have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already trying to problem solve.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to deal with monotony.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be really annoyed because I already know how tomorrow's going to go.
Oh.
I've allotted myself 2 hours to take a test. And I've got a feeling it's going to take me all of 5 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Because the practice questions she sent were really easy. So I'm going to be really pissed. I've allotted myself all of this time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this like one of those things where you study really hard and then it's like, oh, this is the easiest little nothing test?
Yeah. Like, I have been running stupid practice questions through AI to try and help get the concepts down. And yeah, I know.
Oh, go ahead.
So I know that's not the best idea, but it's the easiest way I can practice.
Nah, I've heard that being recommended. I don't think it's a terrible idea. That's why I never studied in school, was because, you know, what if I didn't need to? Because it was just going to be so easy. That's what it was. That's why I never studied.
And I guess the other problem is I didn't look at the syllabus closely enough. This test is only worth 4 points of the grade.
Oh.
And I don't know proportionally how much that is, and I should look at that. But also, just seeing such a small number, I don't want to put a whole lot of effort into it.
Yeah. Maybe you can put a little thought into it after you spend 5 minutes on it. And have an hour and 55 minutes left to mess around.
Well, once I open it, that's the only attempt I get. But it's timeless. I can take as much time as I need to take to do it.
Oh, that's nice.
So once I get going, I'm sure it'll be fine. I got nothing.
Yeah, same. Yeah, Jack. Got any more that you want to chase down?
Nope, that was my last one.
Okay, well, we'll do a random one. Nope. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Here we are, going at it again. I'm gonna guess. Oh, what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What's your guess?
That's a psychic Pokemon.
All right. I would not be upset with a Mewtwo.
Yeah.
I think this will probably be my last one.
That sounds good to me. We can do a nice, easy, chill stream tonight. And then if we have any energy left in us tomorrow, we'll do another one. And if we don't, then we won't.
I mean, I'm all right with playing a little Hunters tomorrow.
All right, nice. Did you see the Ewok?
Yes. I didn't see when he lands, but I saw that he's coming.
I don't know either.
I don't know if they announced when he's coming.
I don't think they did. At least not in that 2-second clip where they showed up. But I'd almost think about putting money into the game for that. Almost.
I think you should.
But then I'd feel obligated to always play that character, and if I didn't like that character, then then what? Steel. It's Heatran. What do you want to do? Ground or water?
Steel or stacked, or it's Heatran or stacked Attacker. Let's go ground.
That's what I was thinking. Stack Attacker.
It's that weird oblong cylinder looking thing that has all the eyes.
Yeah. I was just grumbling about its stupid name. Do you want Sandaconda?
I'd like to see what the moves are first.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to it. I like Sandaconda.
Feel free.
Against the steel type, it might be beneficial.
Yeah, I figured one of us should take it, so if you want it, it is yours.
I mean, this would also be another Pokemon that I would enjoy having shiny.
Yep. Especially with its weird tornado snake form.
Yeah, I'm not coming back all the way to Gen 8 to give it G-Max, because then you can't take it forward.
Yep. Ew. Yeah. Ew.
If I'm gonna have shiny, I want it to be available to go forward.
It's like how I somehow have a shiny Celebi on my Brilliant Diamond, or Shiny Pearl, whatever. I have it on that. I can't transfer it anywhere, and I'm like, where did it come from? It must have been an event, but I don't remember what the event was.
I don't think that was an event, Nick.
I don't know what else I'd have that shiny Celebi though from.
Did you get it from a Wonder Trade, I wonder?
Maybe? I'd have to check. Yeah, because that would be the only other way, but I thought, I thought for some reason that it was legitimate, but now I don't know why. I don't know what my evidence of it being legitimate was. I don't think I can pull it up on my Pokemon Home app. No, that's it.
I don't remember there being any shiny Celebi events. I mean, I don't know. That doesn't mean that there wasn't, but I just don't remember them happening.
Right.
I know. Oh, yeah. Let me figure out what ball I want.
Huh. So, I keep feeling like I need to go back to BDSP at some point.
Why?
Because I think you can shiny hunt Regigigas there. And this says, in order to hunt for shiny Celebi, you'll have to obtain all the gym badges, defeat the Elite Four, then you go to Pokemon Center in Goldenrod to receive a GS ball. And then that item activates the Celebi event in Ilex Forest. So it sounds like you can like get and legitimately like hunt for shiny Celebi as well.
Read that again.
It says obtain all 8 gym badges, defeat Elite Four champion, head to Goldenrod City, and receive a GS ball from the Pokemon Center.
And this is in BDSP.
I'm not sure. The more I was reading it, the more I was like, is it?
Because Ilex Forest and Goldenrod you're not in
Yeah, I
BDSP.
was gonna say Goldenrod. That's a
Kanto.
That's a Gen 1, Gen 2 thing.
And Ilex, ILEX.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Johto.
Where did I get this from?
Are you on Reddit?
No. Nobody knows. Shiny Celebi Pokemon, what about just Pokemon event? Where did I get the Celebi from? Okay. After this Dynamax, I'm gonna have to literally pull up Diamond and Pearl. Or no, I can just pull up Pokemon Home because I don't want to get up. I think I can look it up without the game.
No, you
cartridge
can't.
in. No?
If it's not transferred to home, you can't look at it.
I thought you could pull up any of the games in Pokemon Home on the Switch.
I don't know.
I'll have to look at it. So in theory, you could, because it would just be changing the save data on the Pokemon game, which is stored on the Switch anyway. I'll look at it.
Yeah, you would think.
You would think. Chances are, I guess, probably not. Now we'll see two things. Because it won't let me transfer it out, which also makes me think, okay, it's not real. But why do I think it's real? I think it has my OT. If it has my OT and the Cherim Ball or whatever that's called, then it's definitely real, but I don't know where it would have come from. The great mystery. And we will find out together. Unless you fall asleep. And then we won't find out together.
Try to get on Cerebi to find out their event decks.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to do on my phone.
Pull it up.
Yeah, there's the event database. Solid.
October 7th, 2021 from Sword and Shield.
Right.
That must have been it.
But the OT is not the player.
Well, it probably doesn't have my OT then.
So you really need to check it to see if that's...
Yeah, I'm gonna check it. Check and see. That probably is what it is. I probably transferred it from Sword and Shield to BDSP. And then it stuck.
Which way do you want to go?
Rock? Yeah, let's go for rock. We have good type of matchups for that. What is? Oh, the OT is jungle. Ah, I see.
But you had to have a code for it.
We'll have to look and see. I'll have to investigate. It's either a trash Wonder Trade or it's from Mysterious Origins. Hey, maybe we can get your Lightning Rock shiny.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be pretty funny.
I don't think we're gonna get that lucky, Nick.
Yeah, oops, I wasn't thinking right when I told it to use a bug move. I was just like green and green. Was Sand Spit your ability?
Yes.
Well, I didn't catch that the first time. Or the last time. I'm stealing the Dynamax, I guess.
Fine. You've got super effective moves. I don't. Go for it.
Okay. Guess I'm just going to take this Lurantis into the fight. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. We'll have to see what Lichen Rock has. He might be a better... Well, I don't know what's going to be the better choice. Because if it's a Steel Legendary, then I probably...
Hey, it has no guard. It could have been a Dusk form.
Ooh.
Catch it and use it as breed stock.
Well, sure. Yeah, the outbreak to find Dusk form Lichen Rock isn't too bad, but hunting for the shiny definitely is.
Yeah. Don't you only have like 3 minutes?
Yeah, I think it is 3 minutes, not even 10. I don't think the outbreak shows up unless it's during the dusk time. Can't remember for sure. It's a pain though, for sure, definitely. Dun, 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 dun.
the dramatic camera pans are just hilarious.
I know, right? It's so much more immersive. Nice. I'm so glad that we have to watch this animation for every Pokemon. And they couldn't just like, and they did that in the next game too. They couldn't just like show us all take the recoil damage at the same time. They had to go through and each one individually to let us know.
Well, at least these raids are timed.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's got a fighting move. What do you think? Swap or no swap?
I don't know, Nick.
Swap. We're going for it.
Alright, let's see what we got.
If it's attack attacka, tackle tacka, stack attacka, there it is. If it's Jank attacka, oh my god. It's Jank attacka. Jenga stack attacka. Do you have ground moves?
I have one.
Okay. Do you want the Dynamax? You're welcome to it. You would have the stab.
Let me see if it would be. Yes, I know I've got 3 seconds. Sandaconda is set up as a physical attacker. My ground move's a special attack. Fuck it, let's
That's the biggie. Yeah, I think that you had the better chance with it, with doing anything effective.
I'm gonna be really pissed if this Sandaconda is shiny when we get out of the or get to the select screen. It's gonna be like that stupid Venostorch that I can't do anything with. It has the Gigantamax or the whatever.
You could bring
Yeah, the
Sandaconda to Scarlet and Violet though, couldn't you?
No, because you can't because of the Gigantamax mark. You can't go forward.
That's so stupid. It's
Yeah.
too bad you can't just take the Gigantamax mark off of it.
And the stand speed ability does nothing because it's a steel type move or steel type Pokemon.
Stackle tackle. Oh, I don't dislike the what's it Pokemon. I forget what these
Ultra
Pokemon.
Beast.
Thank you, but I don't. You know, they're pretty forgettable overall.
Yeah, they're not my favorites.
Sometimes I'm disappointed when a gimmick disappears, like Mega Evolutions or Terrasolizing, but other times I'm like, yeah, that's fine. We didn't need more of those.
Yeah.
We didn't need more Z moves.
Well, I think if they would have done the Z moves better,
If they just would have done it better at all.
Like, I think that the lore behind the sea moves was really cool. But the lackluster, zero effort energy they put into the animation just killed it. Like, I've seen modders with zero budget make it look really cool. No, a AAA game studio can barely put any effort into it.
Yeah, hopefully they're actually going to be like, okay, we no longer are going to push out this thing just because. But we'll see.
Yeah, just because it's literally the most profitable franchise in the world doesn't mean you can't, you know, innovate.
Yeah, really. You definitely got the money. Definitely got the money to be able to do something with it.
I got nothing.
I also got nothing. Alright, let's find out about this very, very tantalizing conclusion of my questioning. Pokemon Home. It saved, so I don't need to. No, I do not want to save Stackle Tackle into my 3 list of Pokemon that I can come back to.
You mean you don't want to come back?
No, I thought about catching it, but it doesn't make it go away.
Where's your sense of adventure, Nick?
That dang Jenga Pokemon. There's really nothing wrong with it, it just makes me think of Jenga. And its name is stupid, so I guess that's what's wrong with it. Logging in. Okay, so we're answering 2 questions. First question, can I access any of my Pokemon games from Pokemon Home without having to have the cartridge in? Second question, what the heck is up with the Celebi? And then we'll call it a night.
Alright.
I have held you hostage here for the conclusion of the stream.
Alright, I've got the stream up I'm watching so I can see the Celebi.
Okay.
It's stream inception.
Streamception. Yes. Uh-oh, I have on stream the amount of reviewing I did for that. Okay, Pearl. Blank screen. Heyo. So we can connect even if the game cartridge isn't in there.
Oh, good.
So there's question number 1. Question number 2, here it is. King Mac? Who the heck is King Mac? Well, that answers that question. It's the fakest looking Celebi. Where's my King Mac?
Yeah, came from Pokemon Go.
Boo. I don't even know how boo. I don't know how I even saw that and didn't see it. Wow. Shiny Celebi. It's no good to anyone, but okay, well, we answered the questions that everybody wanted to know. Yes, you can connect. No, it was not the real Celebi. Well, thanks for streaming with me, Josh.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry that you had to find out that you have a hacked Celebi.
Nah, I had a sneaking suspicion since it never let me transfer it anywhere. I don't know why my brain was so insistent that I got it from legitimate means, though. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to play some Star Wars Hunters. I might play the new Star Wars game after that, but it depends on if I feel like my computer's going to explode. So, it was fun. It was real. We'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.